Hello, so I'm afraid I will forget to do an opening video and show you around before I start putting things up. So I will show you around the classroom. I've already put some stuff up over the summer just because my floors were done. We have tile floors, so I was able to put some things down, but I didn't really move a whole lot just because I didn't have the time. So I will show you what I have so far, and then I will show more of my setup. I'm not sure if I'm going to do any more today. It's already 3:30 and I had a meeting with another teacher today, so I might wait for another day, but let me show you around my classroom. So that's the door where the kids enter. I'm going to have kind of a calm area here. Looks like they came in and vacuumed real good. That usually sits on the floor. Who knows where I'm going to put it. Looks like somebody brought in some cereal for us, which was probably my paraprofessional. We have a cereal thing right here that we use during the school year. This will be our safe seat where students can also come down or work privately. My board, my stuff here. This is my desk. This of course looks crazy because it's not really put together. They just threw stuff on my desk. You can see this is my cabinets. This is my desk area. I'm really excited this year I have this that will raise up. I don't know if I'm going to have time to go through my cabinets. It's a big mess right now. But there's that so far. My board is over here. We have to cover our stuff. Looks like they might have been doing something in here, maybe with water. Who knows? Looks like they were changing something. This does not go here. Random stuff. This is a nice little screen divider for my class. We have to use that sometimes. Desks, tables, a couple tables. So that's the beginning of what it looks like. Walls are pretty bare. Okay, so quick little teacher tip on my calendar, how I set it up. So if you see here, I use the Better Than paper for the background. Then I have the sticky clips for each of the days to put on here. But then I also have up here a set of 3 sticky clips. So these go on the bottom. You can see they're not straight right now. But those 3, so those 2 go on the bottom. So I just slip the month in there when it's time to put them in there. So having the sticky clips on there is very helpful. You don't have to put any holes in your cards. I like to put them at the bottom. Sticky clips are made that you can use it on the top, but I don't, so I like it this way. This is the inside of my cabinet. You can see here I have some command strips, hooks up here, and then these are the numbers and all of the different holidays. I put them in a little baggie with a clip. And then these are the months. Right now we just have the border hanging up because we had to put everything away for the summer. Usually those aren't there, but I like to hang borders, things like that, on these clips. Also on the back of the numbers. And you can see on the back of the calendar pieces, if something has an actual date for it every year the same day, then I have that. So Cinco de Mayo, of course, is always on May 5th. This one says the second Sunday in May. So the second Sunday in May is Mother's Day. So I like to put that on the back just so that I don't have to remember it. That way, when I go to put them up, I always know which day it's supposed to be on. So you can see I apparently missed a number there, so I had to redo. But whenever I put my ones together, I go ahead and just leave the number there. That way I don't lose the number. Although I do put them in the bag, I still would just rather keep them there. That way I know where they are when it's time to do it. So you can see that the 20th is the first day of school. We're gonna have an open house on the 15th. I don't move them so that the kids can see it, but obviously I teach 4th through 8th grade, so they know what number is underneath them. It just makes it easier for me to do that. When if I don't need to use one of those, then I will just put them underneath the other ones as well. You can see the calendar is complete. I still need to decorate on the outsides, and I will do that in just a moment. Okay, it's about 4:30, so I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'll show you what I've done so far. So this is where we keep the date and our lunch menu. Not sure what I'm going to put down here at the bottom. I'll show you. Here's all my numbers. These numbers go to the calendar over here. So this is our 2 weeks calendar. What I do with that is for the kids, I will write on here different assignments that they have, tests coming up. I can see my Thursday box is way too big, so I will change that. But you can see I went ahead and put up the numbers. So we only go to school 4 days a week. We go Tuesday through Friday. Occasionally we do have Mondays, so I have some extra Mondays there. But you can see I have it numbered for the week. Now, because of the fact that we have 3 days off in between, I do keep in here, I have my numbers in order, but then the 3 days in between go back here backwards, so that whenever I am ready to put them away, I can flip those around and put them where they are and still know where they are. So as you can see here, I have my different things. So this will be when there's a spelling test. 4th and 5th grade usually have a spelling test every week. So there's 2 sets of it because it'll be on there twice. So then I have our math test, social studies. It looks like these weren't put in order. Usually I have them in alphabetical order and grade order. So at the top you'll see there's the different times or the hours that the kids will be in here. 6th through 8th grade is on an hour system where we have first hour, second hour, stuff like that. But the 4th and 5th grade is just a certain time that they'll be here. They don't go by hours. So you can see all those are ready to go. Then these numbers are the ones that go here for the date. The date is all magnetic. So I have the days of the week, the month, the date, and then the year. Of course, I'll change the year when we get to 2025. I just write it on there. So the days are in order so that the next day I can just do it and put the other one in the back. Same thing with the month. So September is the next month. And I'll put August in the back whenever I'm done with it. And these just stay in number order because I don't have to do like I do with this since there's only one up there a day. So that's my board. Got that all set up. Then over here I did put the 2 chairs where I want them. I put the box in between. Again, I have some more setup to do with that. That's our emergency bag that we have to have in our classrooms near our door, all of our procedure stuff, crisis plans, stuff like that. This is the calendar finished. I'm sure some of you were wondering why I left the bottom not as decorated, and that's because I knew I would be putting the shelf here. The shelf usually has the student binders on there, so obviously I still haven't moved some of these tables just because I'm waiting for somebody to help me. I don't want to hurt myself, so I didn't get a whole lot done. Again, I've only been up here working on the room itself for about 2 hours, so that's the tour for today. Thanks for joining me.